Now, I was excited for Expedition 33, and it has somehow managed to exceed all of my expectations. I'm having so much fun with the game. I absolutely love it. Now, I usually try to avoid giving games a numerical score, but for all intents and purposes, it is a 10 out of 10 game for me. I love it. And currently, it's my game of the year, and it's going to take a huge game to push it out of first place for me. Now, Expedition 33 does a lot of things right, and we're going to talk about them, but there is one particular thing that I think Expedition 33 does way better than like 90% of other RPGs. Well, maybe even games, honestly. And to illustrate this, I'm going to start out with a question. When you are looking at reviews or you see somebody talking about a game, how many times does it start out with, well, you have to get into it, it starts out slow, or something like that? And especially in MMOs, yes, it's a different type of RPG, but it's an RPG nonetheless. And MMOs, notoriously, how many times do you hear, well, you have to get to the end game, and the end game is the real game? Why do I have to get to the end game to experience the actual game? Why do I have to play numerous hours to actually experience what the game is that I am playing? It doesn't make any sense. And a game and series that highlights this example for me is the Persona series, specifically Persona 5, because this is the game that I have the most experience with. I have a lot of hours into Persona 5. You can play the game for 10 to 15 hours and still be in the tutorial. That is ridiculous. It should not be a 10 to 15 hour tutorial. Now, with Expedition 33, it is 10 to 15 minutes until they hook you. They use story, they use gameplay, and you're hooked. As soon as you jump into the game, you are introduced to the characters, you're given some backstory, you're given some history, and then boom, right into combat. They teach you how to play. Now, yes, there are things added later on as you go, but it's not game-breaking. It's not like, oh my god. It expands upon what you already know. They show you the flashy combat, they show you how battles are going to play out, and then you have the rest of the game to figure it out, to perfect it, to change it up a little bit, and it is awesome. They give you some more story, and then something happens in that story, and then boom, you're hooked. You want more gameplay. You want more story. You want to see what the next plot point is. And that's all it takes is 10 to 15 minutes. And a lot of games miss this point. The pacing is off, and Expedition 33 nails this. Now, this moves us into story, and the story is fantastic. It is dark. It is somehow beautiful at the same time. It is mysterious, and I couldn't figure it out. What I thought was going to be a major plot point was wrong. It was just flat out wrong, and I love it. I wanted the game to keep me guessing, and it absolutely does this. Now, you're going on this expedition where literally every group before you has failed. This is your last year of life, and this is how you're choosing to spend it. It is dark, and they don't pull any punches, and I absolutely love them for it. They tell the story that they want to tell, and they do it in a fantastic way. And it's not all dark. They use characters and humor and specific characters to lighten the mood and to kind of bring joy to the situation and to bring light to the overall dark tone of it, and it works really well. Now, most of the time, I am not a fan of kind of like the forceful insertion of like joke characters, and I think it's kind of cheesy, but they nail it in Expedition 33. It works so well. It fits the world and the overall atmosphere. It's done really, really well, and I honestly enjoyed it somehow. So, again, the story doesn't pull any punches, and it just hooks you right from the start. And this moves us now into combat, where, again, they do such a good job. Now, combat is similar to, say, Legend of Dragoon and or Mario RPG, where it is turn-based, but there are quick-time events within the combat where the enemy attacks, you hit a button to parry it, dodge it, super parry, you get the point. But it is so satisfying to parry attacks, to watch the animations play out, and to try and guess when the attack is coming. And some enemies try to trip you up with long, exaggerated movements or some, quick movements that aren't actually the attack. One of the enemies throws out 2 blasts from a trumpet, and then he runs forward, and you think the attack's coming, but actually the attack is coming from the air. It's done so well, and the flashy animations, the particles, it just looks so good in motion. It is so cool. I love it. Flashier the better. The skill trees are fantastic. The skill tree is actual skills. It's not just passives. There are passive points to assign, but overall everything just works so well. And with the different equipment that you can do and how you learn the ability from the equipment to attach as the Lumina, and you can just make some broken builds, and that is part of the fun of RPGs as well. Broken builds, big damage, flashy combat, turn-based, quick time events. And I saw a video with the title of it, and I didn't watch it because I wanted to avoid all spoilers, but whoever it is, I wish I could credit you. But the title was Expedition 33 Combat is turn-based combat for people who don't like turn-based combat. And I thought that nailed it. That is a perfect way to describe the combat in Expedition 33. It is so satisfying to parry the attacks and see your characters react to it and throw out the big damage, and I just love it. Highly, highly satisfying. And overall, the sound design is wonderful. There is a lot of strings, violin, piano, different styles of music, and all of it just hits home. It fits the narrative, it fits the world, the atmosphere. The soundtrack is phenomenal. I added it on Spotify. The battle theme is fantastic. I mean, there's not a bad part about it. Sound effects hit. The attacks have weight. They look cool. They sound cool. Just everything combined, sound, animation, packaged together, just delivers the combat system, and it is so satisfying. I don't think you can go wrong with this one. Oh, and let's talk about the map for a little bit. The map has your traditional exploration. I've gone to different corners of the map. There's always an item to find. And then there is the inclusion of the overworld map, which I haven't seen in a while, and it's awesome. They do such a good job with the overworld. It is big and expansive, but not overwhelmingly so. And they give you different ways to traverse the overworld. And there are multiple times within the game, Act 2, Act 3, into Act 4, where the map seemingly expands pretty in a large way. And it was really cool because there's places to explore, there's more to do, more to see, and you get more of the world and exactly what you want. You want to explore more, you want to be submersed in that world, and they give you so much more to do. And it's done in such a great way that makes sense with the story and the plot. And like I said, the main thing here is that it's done in a way that is not overwhelming. I was excited to see those things, and again, that is rare, and this is something that Expedition 33 just absolutely nails. So overall, I usually tell you if I think you should get the game now, wait for a sale, or avoid it altogether. I think if you pick it up now, you're not going to regret it. Go out, buy the game, sit down, expect to be just grabbed by it, and I haven't been captivated by a game like this in a long, long time. So yeah, go out and buy it. I don't think you're going to regret it. I don't think that you're going to be mad at me or anything like that, but that's my recommendation. Go get it now. Don't wait for the sale. It is absolutely worth it. So that's my review on Expedition 33. Please let me know in the comments what you think. If you picked it up, if you're going to pick it up, if you're waiting for some reason, I don't know, go do it. Go pick it up now. But let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoy RPGs, ARPGs of all kinds, action games, then please consider subscribing to the channel because that is what I cover and that is what I enjoy. And I would love to have you as part of the community. So please take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another, and I will see you again very soon. Peace.